Hello everyone and welcome to another Star Wars figure review. Today we're going to continue the theme of the First Order by taking a look at more characters from the sinister organisation from Star Wars The Force Awakens, and in today's review we are going to take a look at some figures from the Black Series 3 3/4 inch line. These figures are of course exclusive to Walmart stores in the US and Asda stores here in the UK, although distribution here in the UK has been patchy to say the least. There have been several waves of this line released so far, although here in the UK we've only seen 2 of them, which is a shame. But it's nice to have these figures nonetheless, and I can't wait to show them to you. The first figure I want to give you a look at is this guy. This is the First Order Stormtrooper rather, and he is very, very cool. It's really nice to see Super Articulation return to the 3 3/4 inch line, and this figure is very cool indeed. So without further ado, let's jump into the review by taking a look at the packaging that this guy comes in. Now, what I really like about the 3 3/4 inch Black Series line going forward is the fact that it is incorporating the 6 inch line into its packaging design. Obviously, rather than a card back with a bubble on the front, these figures are packed in a presentation style box, which looks really, really nice on shelf, really stands out. Obviously, you've got the typical Black Series branding with this one, with the logo featured at the top, and that very cool artwork at the front there by Gregory Titus. Really nice looking indeed. Of course, the name of the character on the side and the number in the series. That's just the name actually, I can't read. On the back we do have a rundown of the character. Of course, the Black Series logo once again, and that really nice artwork on the back. So that is the packaging for the figure. Now let's take a look at what we get inside, and this guy is really, really cool. Don't get me wrong, he's not without his flaws, but for the most part this is a really nice addition to the collection, and if you're going to pick up any First Order Stormtrooper from the 3 3/4 inch line, this should be the one that you get. Obviously he's packed to the brim with articulation, so we'll touch base on that in just a moment, but as I said, he's not without his flaws, so we'll cover those first. My main concern with this figure is the fact that the paint applications on it seem to be patchy. One of the main issues that seems to be a widespread concern with this guy is the fact that the lenses on the helmet don't connect with the black stripe across the top. Obviously in the movie there is no gap between those lenses, it connects and it's one solid piece, whereas with this figure, for whatever reason, Hasbro have decided to leave a white gap there between the lenses and the stripe, which is not a massive concern. It just takes away some of that screen accuracy and just hinders the appearance somewhat. Makes it look a little bit strange and a little inconsistent with the rest of the figures in the line. But sculpt wise it's decent, it's just the paint job could have been better. Another one of my concerns is the fact that I've picked up 2 of these figures and this is the better of the 2, but you've got these sort of paint smudges all over the figure. On the second version that I've got, you've got black smudges and scuffs all over the legs, which isn't really, acceptable in today's day and age. We should be getting these things approved through quality control at much better quality than they're hitting shelves in. But, it's one of those things, I suppose. Cheap toy manufacturing at its best. In terms of articulation, this guy is awesome. Obviously, he is packed to the brim with Super Articulation, which is what we've come to expect from the Black Series line. He does feature a ball joint at the head, hinges at the shoulders, elbows and wrists, so he's able to hold the gun or the blaster in a much more dynamic pose. You've also got a ball joint at the torso, hinges at the hips, hinges at the knees and hinges at the ankles. So this is basically a scaled down 6 inch figure, which is awesome. And in terms of accessories, he does come with the standard First Order blaster rifle and the pistol as well, which is connected to the leg. And this is actually an accessory that isn't included with the 5-point of articulation Stormtroopers, so that's really nice to see. All in all, this is a great figure if you can track it down. As I mentioned, distribution has been patchy at best for the Black Series 3 3/4 inch line, and I have very high doubts that we will ever see the Vintage Collection repack wave in the UK, which obviously consists of the Royal Guard, Ahsoka, Lando Calrissian, and there was another one. I forget which one the other one was, but yeah. It does seem that Hasbro can't get their head in the game when it comes to UK distribution with certain exclusives, so if you're listening, Hasbro, get these Black Series figures to us. We want to see them on shelves. There we go. That is the First Order Stormtrooper, once again from the Black Series 3 3/4 inch line. This one was released as part of Wave 2, and I'll be back to give you a look at another figure from this wave in my next video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And until next time, as always, keep collecting, and may the Force be with you.